got with Spectro Racing. So some of you who have a very keen eye may recognize the car that I'm sitting in, if you've watched some of our other videos, anyway, or if you're just a hardcore car guy, Subaru person, etc. You'll notice that I am in fact sitting in my very own Forester. So this is a kind of a part 4, I think, of the video segments that I did going over the car. I just wanted to kind of, show you what it's like to sit here and drive the car. So that's what we're doing today. In my other videos, I already did like the all around and underneath and showed you what I did and why I did it. And this is the end result. This is the end result of all that. I get a car that runs and drives fairly reliably. I haven't had any major issue with the car. That wasn't the result of me working on it. So in terms of from like a mechanically speaking, anything that was from Subaru has worked great. But there has been a couple of issues just with the parts that I've put on it, and some of that has to do with me trying to save some money. A lot of the parts that I bought for this car were secondhand. So a lot of what I had put on the car came off of STIs or other Foresters, things like that. Like, for example, the coilovers are starting to get a little bit of a clunk, but they're from 2006. So they're older than the car is, and usually coilovers need to be rebuilt. So it's really not all that surprising that that it has a couple minor issues every once in a while, but for the most part, the car has run fabulously. So the reason that I got this car 3-4 years ago now is I have a German Shepherd, and I had no way to drive him around. So I wanted to get something that I could live with driving every day, as far as not only would it be something I could use for getting me to and from work, but I could tote the dog around with have plenty of space, functionality, but I can still have fun with it. That's something that is pretty hard to do in a lot of cars. Now, if budget wasn't a question, then I would have gotten a CTSV wagon, obviously, but that's not the case. So, like most people, I'm not a gazillionaire, so I had to do something that would work with my budget, that would still allow me to have fun, and that's what this car is. It doesn't get good gas mileage because of the turbo. I think I averaged something like 15-16 miles to the gallon, but that's partially the turbo and partially the 4-speed automatic. So even when I'm in highway cruising speeds, I'm doing pretty high RPM. But this car allows me to have fun at autocross, once or twice a month. But then every other day, I can drive it to work. Now, it's a little rough. You can probably tell from the camera. The coilovers are a little harsh, and I've thought about going with the airlift performance suspension for that reason. But it still works. It's not unbearable. I don't go over speed bumps and crack my crack my spine, or have kidneys popping out of my mouth. But I can easily take this car and drive to Home Depot, throw 20-30 bags of mulch in it, and some stuff on the top in the roof basket, and still have a nice, perfectly functional car at the end of the day. So either way, hopefully you enjoyed this video like our others. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. And thanks for watching.